Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. You know me, always just trying to give a little advice here and there. I don't have all the answers, but when I do find a little answer, I like to share it with people. That's been my mission since getting sober, is helping people, and then finding Jesus, helping people. But I just wanted to share a little story with you, some different examples of things that's helped me. So last night, I'm up here at Torion right now, and my buddy Ryan Sawyer, owner of Old Town Golf, he sends me this text message of this picture that he's having a conversation with somebody, and it says, "Hey man, after playing golf with you guys last week, I've been in the gym each day. I'm feeling incredible. I'm doing good. The first few days are hard." But just this buddy of his playing golf with us and being around us and hearing our conversations, all of a sudden the dude went from not being in the gym to seeing, that we're in pretty good shape, and now he's in the gym. And so we started thinking, and we were talking back and forth, and like we always do every day and every night, and I started thinking about how kind of that I implement that into my life. And he sent me a text, man, that said, the first few days or the few weeks are the hardest, but then after that you crave it. And so I started thinking about my life, and I thought about getting sober and how hard those first few days, weeks, and months were. And now it's the greatest. I just got done having this conversation in the gym up here with this gentleman, 72 years old, 45 years sober. We were talking about that. Last week I made a video talking about my putting and how I struggled with that at the US Open qualifier. And I said, I'm going to get to be the best, not the best putter, but a better putter for me. And so the first day I go out and I'm putting, and Sawyer texts me and he said, "Hey man, how's it going?" I said, "God, it's horrible. I can't stand this. My back hurts. I'm getting more frustrated." And he said, "Well, when you were 280 pounds before you got in the gym, how were those first few days?" And I was like, "You're right, man. They sucked, but now I have to be in the gym every day." So day one of putting sucked. Day two of putting sucked. And then all of a sudden, I caught myself wanting to putt more and more and more. And then a week later, I come out here at Torion yesterday, and I go out and I make everything from 3 feet to 40 feet. I make 6 birdies and an eagle, and I get done, and where do I go? Right to the putting green. So a week ago, the first 2 days of putting were horrible. I wanted to give up. I stuck with it. I saw the results, and now I can't. Now I'm teeing off in 2 hours, getting ready to teach a lesson. But now all I want to do is putt. To the fact, on tomorrow and Saturday, I'm back in the valley, and I spaced my lessons, and I left an hour gap in there so I could practice my putting. And so that's what it takes, man. Anytime you're going to make a change, the first few days, the first week, maybe the first 2 weeks, it sucks. But then after that, you want more of it because you see how good it makes you feel. No matter, you can apply this to anything in your life, whether it's losing weight, getting stronger, becoming a better putter, getting sober, becoming a better dad, becoming a better parent, becoming a better spouse. You can do it, but the hard part is those first few days. Those are the grind. And once you get past that, that's when you make that change in your life. And that's when you want more of those good things. And I've seen this spiral in my life. And most of the times I use the word spiral as, things are going down. For me, it has just spiraled into greatness. And I keep wanting to do more and be better and share more and give back. And it's just been an incredible journey. When I talk about church, I used to not enjoy going to church because it was 20 minutes there, 20 minutes home, an hour service. And so I was like, man, this is a lot. And I just committed. I said, 6 weeks, I'm going to do it. Now, you know what? Service starts at 9 a.m. I show up at 8:15 a.m. My wife and I drive separate because I just want to be on campus and communicate with people and feel those good feelings that it gives me. So I went from not wanting to be there at all because I thought it was a time inconvenience to now I I give more of my time to that. And it's really remarkable. Sawyer, we got in that bad car accident, and the dude started doing the cold plunge every morning, 4 a.m., and he hated it, and he hated it, and he hated it. And it took him like 6 weeks, and now the guy can't wait to get there at 4 a.m. and get in that cold water because of how good it makes him feel. So when you're making a change, the first days, weeks, maybe a month, they suck. But after that, you become addicted to being better and being great. Hope everybody has a good day. Hope you get something from this. Talk soon. Bye-bye.